Hey, Zenci. Hey, what's up, you guys? So today I want us to talk about a word that brings a lot of confusion to a lot of people here, a lot of black people who live in Turkey. So the word is called, I don't know if I should say it, but it starts with a Z and it ends with an I. Okay, fine. The word is Zenci. This word confuses a lot of people here. The other week I was with my friend at the apartment, and then we started having this debate about how bad of a word, the word Zenci is, because for me it's a confusing word. So for him, we've just recently become good friends, so he's always calling me Zenci, and to me every time someone says Zenci, I'm thinking, is he saying the N-word to me? It's just so confusing. So it ended up in us going to Exisho's look and just getting this source material to see what the word the Z word means, right? I came to Turkey in 2013. My friends from Africa, they told me, if anyone says the Z word to you, if anyone calls you Zenci, you better be pissed off. So I'm like, okay, I've had this word being used, but people were not using it in a racist way, because I have friends, people in my circle, Turkish people in my circle would just use the word, lovingly, Issa, Zenci, my Zenci. So that's where the confusion came. If it's such a bad word, why are people using it as if it's a substitute for, to mean black? So that's where my confusion is. And then I'm watching movies, they would say, instead of using the word, they would use the N word in the movie, and they would translate it as, the Z word, they would say Zenci. So that's when my confusion, my problem started. I thought, because if you say the N word and then you translate it as the Z word, that means that it conveys the same meaning, sort of. So that's where the confusion began. Okay, so that's where if you go into a dictionary online or something, they will tell you that the Z word, Zenci, is an Arabic word that means black. So the question here is, are we, the black people who live in Turkey, misinterpreting this word? Maybe we came here and we just heard what we needed to hear. We think that it means the N-word. Is that the case? I don't know. I'm confused. So when I was in school the other day, I was in the library and I was just thinking about this. I saw this guy in the cubicle. He was reading his Shakespeare. So I thought, let me go disturb this guy. Let me ask him the question. And this is what he had to say. Tamam kardeşim, sence bu zenci kelimesi kötü mü iyi mi sence? Çünkü bizim kafalarımızı karıştırıyor, yani siyahiler olarak.
Ya aslında şöyle bir şey var. Yurt dışında da okuyan bir arkadaşım var. Şimdi zenci mi diye tabir edeyim, siyahi mi diyeyim, ben de tam olarak bilmiyorum. Ama açıkçası şu an günümüzde siyahi olarak kullanılıyor. Zenci kötü bir kelime olarak geçiyor. Benim aslında benim de kafamı karıştırıyor ama benim bu konu hakkında pek düşünmemiştim. Şimdi sen sorunca açıkçası oldu. Bence zenci de denebilir, siyahi de denebilir. Çünkü niye diyeceksin? Şöyle bir şey var, siyahi dendiği zaman acaba kötü bir şey mi oluyor?
Genelde kötü bir kelime olmadığını söylüyorsun.
Ben genelde kötü bir kelime olmadığını söylüyorum. Çünkü kötü bir niyetle söylenmiyor. Mesela şöyle bir örnek vereceğim. Küfür edebilir miyim?
Evet.
Mesela şöyle bir örnek vereceğim. Birine küfür edersin ya, ulan o dersin, ama birine de ulan o ne güzel oynadı dersin, değil mi? Arasında bir fark vardır. Şimdi bence bunda da böyle bir şey var. Yani bu kelimeyi sadece küfür olarak demiyorum. Mesela kötü bir şey dediğinde, lan zenci ne yapıyorsun dediğinde kötü bir yere çekilebilir. Ama iyi bir şekilde kullanırsın, vay zenci falan dersin, selamını verirsin vesaire. Ya ben kötü bir şey olduğunu düşünmüyorum. Aslında şunun kötü bir şey olduğunu düşünüyorum. Zenci yerine siyahi getirip siyahi dendiği zaman ben kötü hissediyorum. Açıkçası ben böyle düşünüyorum.
Okay, my brother there makes some interesting points, but then there's one thing I want to say. I've had a lot of Turkish friends say the same thing about the word siyahi. They say that when they say siyahi, they feel like it's offensive, but no, that is the word. Siyahi is the word. Say it with capital letters if you wanna say it. I think that is the word that I prefer. That is instead of zenci, I just prefer siyahi, because zenci brings just a whole lot of confusion. It's just a word that just confuses us. So siyahi is the word. You know what I'm saying? Siyahi, there is no confusion when it comes to siyahi. I feel like that is the word to use. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's hear what someone else said.
Zenci benim için iyi ya da kötüyü ifade etmiyor. Zenci sadece benim için bizden belki bir tık daha esmer olan insanları ifade ediyor. Zenci olmak demek bence iyi ya da kötü olmak demek değil. İyilik ya da kötülük insanın kendi içinde olan bir şey. İnsanları rengine göre iyi ya da kötü olarak ayırt edemeyiz bence.
yeah, so like my sister said, like for her, she thinks that this is how she interprets it. Like someone who's browner than she is, esmer means like brown or black, I think. So she thinks that Zenci means someone who's like just like browner than she is. So yeah, again I'm gonna ask, did this word start out as a word that was just like basic, it meant black, whatever, and then somewhere along the line it was misconstrued and it just sort of became sort of the N-word to some people? I don't know. So I went to the Turkish hoca, the Turkish professor who shares an office with the history lecture, which was perfect. You get the Turkish professor and the history professor in one place. So I was so serious about this mission. So I went to their offices. I didn't take a video. I could not film them, but I talked to them and they were telling me that no, this word is just so normal. It just means black. It does not have any racial implication, like nothing. You see that? So that's what they said to me. A lot of people just use it casually, but then sometimes the word is casually used, but then it's a bad word, you know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to find that out, like, is this word okay, is it not okay? I don't know. So here's one more opinion, and this is what they had to say about this issue, about the word.
Bize kötü olduğu öğretildi. Toplum içinde kullanmamızı ayıplandığı zamanlar var. Ama ben siyahi kelimesini kullanıyorum. Ama sadece rahatsız olmasınlar diye, yoksa ben kötü olduğunu düşünmüyorum.
Bence özellikle kötülüğünü bir uydurulmuş bir kelime olarak düşünmüyorum.
Yani şöyle bir şey var. Zenci kelimesi kötü mü değil mi tartışılır. Ama bu bakış açısı bence kötü ve yanlış.
Okay, but then in conclusion, it seems that the locals do not have a problem with the word. They do not think that it's a bad word. It's apparently not a bad word. But then there's my conclusion. It's just a word that confuses me a lot. I hate confusion in my life. So this is what I've done. Everyone, like etrafımdaki herkes kullanmıyor bu kelime yani. Kullanmayın dedim. It's just a word that, like I said, it's just a word that confuses me a lot. So I don't know. I prefer the word siyahi. Like I just prefer the word siyahi. And yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna be gone for a while from YouTube for a while, and then when I come back, you guys, if you want, you can just like leave some questions here, any questions wherever you want. You can app me the questions or whatever, and I will respond. For a Q&A. When I come back, we should have like a Q&A video and everything. So yeah, we talk about the Z word. I don't know. Should I say Zenci? Should I say Z word? I don't know. Should I be offended? Should I not be offended? I still don't know. That's just the thing. When you come into a new culture, there are things that are gonna confuse you and everything, and so you just have to go deep, you know, into that culture and try to understand everything about them. Why they say this? Why they don't say this and everything. So yeah. Otherwise, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I know that you guys have Grushler too. If you have some Grushler, share them with me. And I love you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Stay good, be good. Kendinize iyi bakın. Otherwise, adios amigos. Okay.